I was 7 months pregnant when I walked into my husband's office building with a secret in my purse. Inside was an ultrasound picture. I planned to surprise him. I wanted to tell him we were having a baby girl. The lobby was huge and bright. People moved fast. Everyone looked busy and important. Then I saw my husband. He was standing near the front desk, and he wasn't alone. A woman in a red dress had her hand on his chest like she belonged there. She smiled up at him, and my husband leaned down and kissed her. Not a quick mistake. Not a scared kiss. It looked normal, like they did it often. My stomach dropped. My throat went dry. I took one step forward and whispered, "Harrison." He turned. His face flashed with surprise for 1 second, then went cold. "What are you doing here?" he asked, like I was the problem. The woman looked me up and down, especially my belly, and gave a small, mean smile. "So you're the wife," she said. I tried to speak. "I came to tell you." But pain hit me suddenly, sharp and deep. I grabbed a chair, but my legs shook. I felt warm liquid and panic rushed through me. I'm bleeding," I said, barely breathing. "Please call an ambulance." The mistress stepped closer, her voice low and cruel. "Stop acting," she hissed. "You just want attention." I looked at my husband, waiting, hoping. He didn't move toward me. He moved toward her. He put his hand on her back like he was protecting her. Then he looked at me and said, "This isn't my problem." That was the moment my heart broke in a way I will never forget. A security guard ran over. He went pale when he saw the floor. "Ma'am, don't move," he said. "I'm calling 911. Sirens started in the distance. I put my hand on my belly and whispered, "Please hold on, baby." The ambulance ride felt like a nightmare. Lights, voices, pain that came in waves. At the hospital, nurses rushed around me. Monitors beeped. Someone asked my name again and again. Then I heard a voice I knew. "Lena?" I turned my head. It was Maya, my old friend from college. She was a nurse here now. Her eyes were wide with shock. She grabbed my hand. "I'm here. You're not alone," I cried, because for the first time since the lobby, I felt safe. Doctors worked fast. They gave me medicine to calm the contractions. They checked the baby's heartbeat. Maya leaned close. "Her heart is strong," she whispered. "Keep breathing." I nodded, shaking. Then my phone buzzed. A message from my husband. "Stop the drama. I'm in meetings. Have the hospital update my assistant." My hands trembled. A second message came from an unknown number. "Sign the divorce papers quietly, or you will regret it." Maya saw my face change. "What is it?" I showed her the screen. Her jaw tightened. "This is not normal. This is a threat." Before I could answer, Maya walked out like she had a plan. 10 minutes later, Maya came back with a man in a white coat. He was calm, older, and carried himself like everyone listened to him. He introduced himself. "I'm Dr. Kareem Shah, acting director." His eyes softened when he saw me. "You and your baby will be safe here." I felt a little relief, until Maya leaned in close and whispered, "That's her uncle." My stomach turned. The mistress's uncle ran this hospital, and suddenly the cold behavior made sense. Dr. Shah asked me gently, "What triggered this emergency?" I hesitated. Talking about it felt humiliating. Maya squeezed my hand. "Tell him." So I told him everything. The kiss, the insult, the bleeding, the way my husband walked away. Then I showed the threatening text. Dr. Shah stared at the phone for a long moment. His face didn't show pity. It showed calculation. "This is harassment," he said, "and if anyone here interfered with your care, it becomes much worse." He stood and stepped into the hallway. 4 minutes later, 2 serious security guards appeared outside my door. Dr. Shah returned. "No one enters without your permission," he said. "Not your husband. Not anyone." I watched him carefully. He was her uncle, but right now, he was protecting me. I didn't know why. Not yet. 2 hours later, my husband arrived. And yes, his mistress came with him. They marched to the nurses' station like they owned the building. "I'm here to see my wife," my husband said loudly. "What room?" Dr. Shah appeared like he had been waiting. "You will not see her without consent," he said. My husband frowned. "And who are you?" "Dr. Shah, acting director." The mistress stepped forward fast. "Uncle Kareem." Dr. Shah cut her off. "Not here. Not now." My husband's confidence flickered. Just a little. Dr. Shah continued, voice steady. "Your wife is in dangerous preterm labor. Her stress is not a game. She also received threats while under our care." My husband's eyes snapped toward me when he saw me watching from the doorway. "Lena," he said sharply, "tell them to stop this. We'll talk privately." I held my belly and took a slow breath. Then I said clearly, "No." He blinked. I said it again. "No. You left me on the floor. You don't get private anymore." The mistress opened her mouth to speak. Dr. Shah nodded to security. "Escort them out if they raise their voice again." For the first time, I saw fear on her face. That night, Maya sat with me and spoke quietly. "Lena," she said, "I need to tell you something. The hospital has been investigating missing charity funds." Quietly. I stared at her. Maya continued, "Your husband's company name came up in the paperwork." My blood ran cold. Then she said the line that changed everything. "Your husband and that woman didn't just cheat. They were using hospital donations to move money." Now I understood why Dr. Shah looked torn. If the truth came out, his niece would go down. And so would he if he helped hide it. Maya showed me what she had done. She saved the threatening texts, documented my condition, and filed a confidential report to the hospital board. I whispered, "Will they believe me?" Maya answered, "They will when they see the trail." Over the next days, my husband tried to send gifts. The hospital refused them. He tried to send lawyers. Security sent them away. Then the hospital board arrived. Not doctors, suits, serious faces, clipboards. Soon after, police came too. My husband's name showed up in an investigation. His perfect image cracked. The mistress stopped coming. Her power was gone. And Dr. Shah. He made one choice that surprised everyone. He stood with the board, not with his niece. Because when people saw the evidence, they realized he wasn't just protecting me. He was protecting the hospital from a scandal that could destroy it. My husband called me again and again. I answered once. His voice shook. "Lena, please, we can fix this." I looked at my belly. I felt my baby move, and I said, "You had one job. You chose her. Now, live with it." 6 weeks later, my baby girl was born early, but safe, small, loud, and strong. When they placed her on my chest, she grabbed my finger like she was holding on to life with both hands. I cried because I finally understood something. People like my husband don't change because you beg. They change only when they lose control. I didn't rebuild my life in one day, but I rebuilt it for real. And I promised my daughter one thing. You will never grow up in a home where love is used like a weapon.